Hello, welcome to my channel, ChessDad60. I have an interesting game to review that features several absolute pins, a skewer, and a pass pawns. The game begins with a king's pawn opening, and then it goes into a Sicilian defense. And then it'll go into a check-over variation of the Sicilian defense. From here I will go pretty quickly through the game to the meat of the game. Now white has a pass pawn. And white has a skewer to my rook with his bishop. So now I have to move my queen, so I might as well take a pawn. Now I have an absolute pin on the queen because the king is behind the queen. She has no choice but to exchange. Now I have an absolute pin on the bishop because the king is behind the bishop. I'm going to start pushing the pawn. Here I have an absolute pin on the rook because the king is behind the rook. I keep on pushing the pawn. Here I have another absolute pin on the rook because the king is behind the rook. My opponent can only block the pawn, but I will take his rook, and at this point, since he can't do anything, he resigns. I hope you have enjoyed the game, and if you have, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.